So that was going on. Apparently, the people, the way they claim say they get command and control over the TTA, they were not aware. But it was a long process. We were supposed to do the oath signing, the oath ceremony together with the King Commando as one people. So wait away, it's supposed to happen. The oath ceremony when I see on the screen, it be supposed to happen long ago during the time where Commando it be alive. Unfortunately, our brother King Commando it be passed away without seeing this day, and we'll be so happy to see say the TTA and the Ambazonian Defense Forces with all the Ambazonian Restoration Forces and all our sister forces them for inside the great state of Momo, the Moghamo forces them that come together, including the buffaloes of Grandpa for Bali. So after they be released these images, it looked like it catch a lot of those who they claim ownership or command and control over these forces. But even if it catch them by surprise, therefore come in and say this is a good thing. Let us welcome it and let us encourage it and show goodwill to the Ambazonian people after all these years of instigating inside fighting. But this is what we get from Chris Anu.
No man, no look a brother with bad eyes. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful pronouncements out there. But I want to hope, ladies and gentlemen, this ends in true unity, true fighting together, ladies.
So this one na Chris Anu is statement them after he played this video. He don't talk the words them way our mommy them for ground for the traditional council where them talk. You don't hear the word the way Captain Savior he talk. You don't hear the word with the other commander for the TCA he talk. The word the way General Ifang he talk. Christopher Anu he talk say wonderful, wonderful, wonderful presentation, wonderful pronunciation, and he talk my quote. I want to hope this ends in true unity, true fighting together. So Chris Anu, after he listened all those words, this wonderful image we then give hope for our people. Say finally there is an end to inside fighting. After seeing this image, a true expression Ibina say he hope this one will lead to us having true fighting together. That is what Chris Anu say. Beautiful, right? So maybe we'll continue for listen the contradiction of people the way they make them. They are only relevant for Ambazonian liberation movement. Now for lie say the ADF it work with La Republic for sabotage the ADF and create infighting, collecting money to eat, in cover up in that money, paying other soldiers to engage in infighting. Maybe we'll continue for here.
Call me, ladies and gentlemen, and this was very serious.
So after Chris Anu he dan talk say the unity, the pronunciation and the declaration made by everybody who talk for that unity and that oath ceremony is wonderful. And he says that he hope na say me end for true unity and fighting together. He concluded the game talk say this is what exactly we want to happen. Now this is Chris Anu coming out of that logic. Listen.
Very, very serious. The person called me and he said to me, Yaoundé has released some of their fighters, soldiers, to Batibo, Momo in particular. So if you are in Momo and you are entering into any alliances or so-called unity, please listen to the sound of my voice. You got to be very, very careful.
So, ladies and gentlemen, now Chris Anu that after he don't appreciate the unity, now he turn talk say he don't get information from some man we call for Yaoundé. The one say the Ambazonian forces them where they stand for this, so where they wear those camouflage dresses. Now deserted na Cameroun soldier the way they pretend say they run desert for come meet up General Ifang. Wait to where Chris Anu no know. Now say for these forces them, the ADF battalion we come will big number. They know actually they for plenty. Now few of them, the majority of the camouflage we even look like Cameroon military camouflage. Now the buffaloes of Bali, of Grandpa Bali. Now them plenty for day. So ye the Chris Anu the talk say those soldiers them where they wear those camouflage. Majority of them Grandpa Bali, when na Ambazonia Restoration Forces. He want me when I believe say na ADF forces them, but when na true Cameroon military, where they run disguise, they talk say they run work for come back and can't fight the Ambazonian forces them. Because if he talk against the ADF, the work of kill the TTA, because we don't meet all the TTA plenty time. When I remember the first time we meet them for Gozang, and we explain to them our mission, and we allow them to go free. Chris Anu, Iringwa, and Sako, they went and paid money and sent those soldiers to come and attack our position and burn a safe house that we were using to say that it was La Republic. Sako himself, he come out, he lied, say ADF General Efang Iran kill a prince for Kugwe and kill over 60 civilians for Kugwe. Say me all forces then come up for inside Gozang, go attack ADF camp. They manipulate our people, push them for exchange fire. That incident it leads to the death of 4 TTA fighters, unfortunately. All murdered by the word of a desperate power monger, a corrupt individual who will receive deals from Cameroun corrupt system and share with his co-conspirator, co-instigator of infighting, Sako Ikome. So now listen.
I was told from Yaoundé yesterday, early in the morning, the phone call came in. In fact, I had not seen these footages. These footages came to me after receiving that message.
So if true, Chris Ano Bidan received some message, where in a credible message, from a credible source, I call a credible source, where the talk say the ADF soldier, the way the one talks in an ADF soldier, then for inside Batibo, na Cameroun forces the way they pretend say they ran desert. If he be get that message and he be believe say it be true, then why then would he use words like this was a wonderful thing, in which this thing it turned into real fighting against La Republic? Why he go use the words where he use them for day? Say he hope say this one go turn, it go end up into true unity. Because if the intelligent way the claim say receive him, it will be true and it will be credible, for the talk say he go which me this one turn into true unity and true fighting against La Republic, because any man we know say Cameroun military na enemy for Ambazonia, if they can't say they can't join any force, it go be enough for kill them. So Chris Ano is a liar. He's a blatant liar with straight face, speaking proper good English, with a wonderful voice that hypnotized millions of people to their early grief. This is exactly how Lucifer looks like an angel. And anybody that follows him are accessory to his crimes to continue to destabilize our people and reverse the gain we have made against La Republic.
Was told that the strategy La Republique du Cameroun is unleashing out now against our fighters is to send their soldiers as deserters. Deserters, people, soldiers who have left their army to go home to their villages, pretend that they have left, join forces, join the ranks of these ones that you find on the screen, and pretend as though they want to fight with them, alongside them, with La Republique du Cameroun. And their job will not be to kill our fighters. Their job will be as informants.
So after Chris Ano Idan no say the forces they don't be together for long, they never kill anybody. He want turn enough for manipulate, for continue to be innovative, creative, create a new idea. Lehang Irengwa be call Siko Johnson, they talk say let's come up with something. Then get a whole group where they call them Blue and White Army, where their job now for create lies, for manufacture, be creative about lies, to sow confusion and chaos in our liberation struggle, and turn soldiers against soldiers to kill each other, so that they will give Cameroon a happy day. So, any man where he listen for Chris Ano, where he support ye, all the group are accessory to his crimes against Ambazonia. Will you expect us to forgive them? Remember Gunter, who was killed, buried alive. They have wives, they have children now in Bamenda. These are people the way we know them. I grew up knowing some of those area fighters. You have killed them all like that. Ambazonia, this is not a joking matter. This is not comedy. People like this, you should not go close to them. All the dead. They hope for Ambazonia for diplomacy. We don't spoil them with all this your infighting. For what? Because you want to be a journalist? You want to speak on TV? You want to be called Secretary Chris and Caterpillar? You will not allow anybody to move you? All this thing you gain for what? Look at me, I'm here. I have the popularity, I have the credibility. I can go live on Facebook page. If I do so consistently, I'll have thousands of people following me, beating the drums of popularism. But what would that benefit me if I'm seeing my own compatriot losing their chance to be independent? What will it benefit me? What will it benefit a man to do all these things?
In our fighters. So please, again, this came to me from a dependable source in Yaoundé. I think the best alliances at this moment should be the alliances that call for collaboration.
Actually, what we are doing is collaboration. The theme of what we are pushing in Ground Zero is unity in collaboration. That is what ADF is doing. So if what you are saying is what you believe, then you will believe in what ADF is doing. You will believe in ADF. Mr. Christopher Anu. It's not by repetition of words that will make you right. You can fool people, and because the people could be prone to be deceived, you only drag our liberation movement to be so long. Because those of us who know the value of freedom will not give up.